Thank you, Sid. Good evening, everyone. Thank
And
you so
Palak, I'm
much.
going to hand over to you, and I will be stepping aside.
Thank you so much, Sid. Thank you for this opportunity, and it's so this is something that I have been talking to Sid about, and it's been very loud in my world, and I thought,
By the way, your background sound is very, very, very loud.
okay,
Sound is well done.
Where,
sorry. So sorry. Today I've just landed in Delhi in Noida, and we have some of our friends at home. I'm so sorry for this. Mm, yeah. So access consciousness is an energetic modality, and with some tools that we can use every day-to-day life. And when we use these tools, it is not to seek an answer, but to seek awareness and asking those questions. Access is all about asking questions. Asking questions shifts the energy. So when we talk about the tools also that we use, it is always about shifting the energy that is underlying. And its basic premise is that everything is energy. So, everything that we speaks to, it's a basically transforming energy from one way to another uh, way. So one of the things that I have been really looking at is it came up in a conversation with a friend, and that friend was in fact talking about their weight loss journey. And I have been on my weight loss journey with SIT under IF90 program. And when every time I would talk to that person, and the person kept telling me how things haven't been working for them. And then my question to her was that are you really interested, or are you committed? So how many of you here, for example, have an area in your life where you've been trying to do something? It may be an idea, it may be a relationship, it may be your own body, it may be your money, financial situation or something. It may be your career, it can be anything. Something which you want to shift, change, or something you want different in life, but it is not working out. And it's like a long drawn thing. Do you have any such areas anybody would like to talk about? Any of you would like to talk or say, share? I'm sorry, Surika. Let me try and see if I can shift into another room. Can you give me a minute, please? Give me a second. I'll shift into another. it better now? Thank you. I'm really sorry, guys. Today it's been yeah. So would anybody would like to talk about any situation, and or you can type it in here if you're not comfortable talking about it, or directly message it to me. The session is going to be more of an interactive session, so it'll really help if all of you talk about your life and bring your life into the conversation. Is there anything that you've been wanting to do, but it's not happening for whatever reason? It can be anything.
It could be weight loss for me. I kind of am on the path, but I keep slipping off. So
yeah, got it. Yeah. So interestingly, so this conversation came up because of my conversation with the person in terms of weight loss. So, so Rekha, when you slip, what happens?
I just think that maybe, it's okay to cheat now, or, or eat this or not exercise today. And that just accrues, it keeps adding on. And then I would have lost several days of doing that. But then again, somewhere something comes back and, makes me feel guilty, and then I go on. So there's no consistency is what I feel with me.
I got it. And why do you want to lose weight?
Just to have optimal weight and, reduce any other thing which could come because of the, heavy weight and things like that. It doesn't stop me from doing what I am, but I just want to do it precautionarily so that, I don't develop any conditions or something like that.
Yeah. And it's from the space of fear of future.
Yeah, maybe. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. For anyone.
Sorry, I didn't mean to disrupt you. I think that's
No.
one of the reasons that's one of the reasons I keep putting off, because I think, oh, okay, like next year is my cousin's wedding, so I still have one year. Or I could do it when I'm maybe in my, later part of my 50s, or I don't know. It's just an unconscious, what do I say, pushing back of what I'm supposed to do now,
Say if you had no weddings in the family, if there was no social pressure, if there were no ads on social media regarding how you should look like there weren't these filtered pictures on all the social media's account, and I'm not saying that all of them are with filters, but I'm saying if there was no comparison, if there was no reference point, what would you choose? And that can apply to everybody who's here. Please look at that question from the perspective of your relationship, your financial situation, and your any other area of your life. If there was no reference point, and if it was not for something, would you still desire for what you're asking for?
Absolutely. I was thinking about it as you were saying. I'm doing it for myself, like with COVID and things like that, work from home and all the other changes. I have put on about 10 kilos, which I myself find it heavy to carry at times. So I'm just doing it for myself. It's not a reference point from something, or this could be an added motivation that I have a wedding in the family next year and things. But I'm not basing it on that. I'm just doing it for myself to get back into my own, where I feel this is the optimal weight for me.
So are you asking your body? So in access consciousness, we are also looking at connecting with our bodies in a very, very different manner. Like, our body is someone who accompanies us, the being, in everything that we do. So how much are we asking our body? Are we asking our body, hey body, what would you like to be? What would you like to look like? If it is something that you're looking in terms of money, uh, ask your body, hey body, what kind of money would you like to have? What kind of place would you like to stay at? What kind of food would you like to eat? If you're looking for a relationship, please ask your body, hey body, do you enjoy this relationship? So my next question to you would be, is your body congruent with what you're asking for?
Frankly, this is a new modality for me. I didn't even know about access consciousness, so I
Yeah.
don't even know where to begin to answer that.
Yeah. So don't answer my question, but I would recommend ask yourself. And one of the questions that you can ask your body is, hey body, what would you like to have? And that can be for any other reason. Trust me, our bodies have a lot of awareness, and our bodies are supremely aware, and your body will guide you. Now coming to the next thing, which was like when you start your weight loss journey and then you kind of slip off. My next question to you would be, are you interested in weight loss or are you committed to weight loss?
I'm interested in committing to it.
You're interested in committing. Okay. So interest by definition is a desire to know. It is something good to have, but it is not something that you kind of are truly living for. Whereas committing is something that you give up, like, you give your 100 to not just 100, but 200% of whatever it takes for you to get there.
That's exactly why I'm here, to get to that point from interest to commitment.
Yeah, I completely get you. Thank you. I'm sorry, I'm not wanting to, my intention is not to put you into spot, but I thank you.
It would be good if you do it. It's fine.
Yeah. But it is such an interesting thing. Now, can you ask the next level question? When you slip, your interest, it's like the only one big difference between interest and commitment is we know that our life is working with whatever it is. It may not be great or it may not be, but it is good. I can do anything and everything with the body that I have right now, and I will continue. It'll be nice to have a different kind of body. But when you are like 100% committing to yourself and your body, what would that be like?
I think if I have to visualize, that would be like I'm good with exercise, good with eating, and generally respecting my body.
Are you, do you have kids or are there people for whom you are responsible for in life?
Yeah, my kids are old enough, they're on their own, but I do have a family at home, like my husband.
And you know what commitment means, right? When it comes to your kids, no mother is interested in bringing up good kids. They're so committed, right?
Yeah.
So can you be that commitment to yourself?
Yes, that's what I want to be, but that is why I'm here, as I told you. I'm
Okay.
looking at this
So
as a modality, maybe to arrive that.
yeah, so
You
I
know
will,
how we always put ourselves at the last priority?
yeah,
So that's what I'm trying to shift.
okay, great. So now I would be working with you energetically, and as well as everybody else can bring up their asks if they have. It'd be nice if you can send me, let me know, then I can facilitate all of you energetically at the same time while verbally I'm still facilitating Surekha. So if you have any asks, please speak up or you can send me a message. So Surekha, now look at your life. And when was the first time you started deprioritizing yourself? When you are cheating on your diet or when you're cheating on your exercise patterns, whom are you cheating?
Myself.
Yeah. And would you cheat your loved one?
No,
So do you love yourself?
I do, but at the same time, I don't have the willpower or whatever you would say, to
So
kind of fight.
one of the interesting revelation for me was that as a mother, as a wife, and I have done the similar program, IF program, uh, for my husband. Like my husband was consulting Sid, but I was managing his food. And I would go to any extent to ensure that whatever my husband requires, he gets that food. However, when I started my journey of weight loss, I would first look at what my husband needs, what my kids need, and then I would start looking at, okay, how can I accommodate my meals in the whole paraphernalia? And there's nothing wrong in that. But I was deprioritizing myself. And it's just something that many of us have just been brought up with. Like, we have we've never been taught to prioritize ourselves. So can you start prioritizing yourself? And everything that doesn't allow you can be destroyed and uncreate it all, right and wrong, good and bad, bottom top, online shots, boys, covads, and beyond. This is the clearing statement from Access Consciousness. It is it's like a magical wand which keeps clearing the underlying energy. And trust me, the more you use it, the more lightness it brings into your life.
Can
And
you repeat that? It was very fast for me. Sorry.
I know it sounds like gibberish. It sounded like gibberish to me as well. It is right, wrong, good, bad, pod and POC, all nine shots, boys, covads, and beyond. And what I can do is I will also share the link with you, maybe on the registration link that we have on Spiritual Healer. If you go to accessconsciousnessclearingstatement.com, you will get this clearing statement, but I can share the link with you, right? So how many of us resonate with that thought that we've never prioritized? We've really not used, we have never kind of acknowledged ourselves as a priority. And I can see so many silent yeses in that, even with the videos not on. So my next, and this is one of the other tools of Access Consciousness, is who does it belong to? So from like knowingly, unknowingly, whom did you pick it up from? Who in your family was always glorified, was always acknowledged or rewarded for taking care of everybody else but themselves?
My mom.
And everything that is times a godzillion can be destroyed and created all right and wrong, good and bad, God and dog, all ancients, boys, that's and beyond. When we ask this question, who does it belong to? Like right now, you've got your answer as your mom. Sometimes you may not even get an answer at that point in time, but you will get a lightness in your world. You will experience a lightness in your world, which means that this does not belong to you. You picked it up from someone else. And we pick up these notions knowingly, unknowingly. So ask yourself, who does it belong to? And if you feel light, say return it to sender with consciousness attached. And if you're working, say in the area of your body and you have these cravings or you have doubts regarding your weight loss journey, ask, because there will be people around you who will be asking these questions. Just give me a second, I'll get a charger.
I just had a general question for all of you. Are you guys familiar with access consciousness?
Not everything is.
Yes, Rekha. I did a class with workshop with Palak last month on access
Okay.
bars. So I'm familiar with
Okay.
it. And
Yeah.
it works wonderfully. It works wonderfully.
Okay. Yeah, Palak, I was wondering if you could give us a small background or introduction about access
Access
consciousness.
consciousness? Yeah, so
Yeah.
access consciousness is an energetic modality. Along
Mhm.
with these tools, uh, there are 32 points on our head. Each point represents an area of life like joy, sadness, money, control, creativity. And when you touch those points with a certain clearing and certain energy, the energy that is locked up in those areas and it's limiting someone, that starts dissipating it. So say when you get your bars run and there may be something which is blocking you in the area of money, it starts dissipating. And when that energy dissipates, there is so many other possibilities open up. It's like
Mhm.
you have a beautiful plot and then you clear all the weeds. Now you have opportunity to create something new in that, right? So same thing is with access does with bars. So it is basically opening possibilities. Uh, Health, healing is a byproduct of choosing consciousness. So as we become more and more conscious, we become more and more aware. All those thoughts, feelings, and emotions that we are storing and locking up in our body and creating illnesses, that also start releasing and dissipating. So that is what access is in a very, very brief manner. It's a 1-day class that I teach, and then going forward, access has a lot of body processes. There is a foundation program which deals into all the other topics like money, sex, relationship, entities in detail. So it's a 4-day class and more body processes. So that's what I teach. I got into it. I'm a chartered accountant by profession and qualification. I used to work in corporates for 20 years. And at some point in time, after working with people and working on self for like so many years, I was very intrigued to know what is the energetics behind it. And there is something which we, so to say, don't understand, but there is something which is creating my life the way it is showing up. And there was nothing wrong, but I did know that there is something possible, else is possible. And that's how I landed up in our bars class with zero expectations. And then I kind of just loved the work so much that I chose to become a facilitator. So I'm a certified facilitator for access consciousness. And I take classes for bars and I take classes for foundation.
Very interesting. You wouldn't believe, until an hour ago, I didn't even know what access consciousness was. I was browsing through Facebook, and then I found this and I registered. I mean, I am part of Community Healers, but I kind of found this today and I kind of registered. So it's very interesting. Maybe it was meant to be. I don't
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it was.
know.
That's how Archana landed up in my class all the way from Shimla to Bangalore.
Oh, wow. So you're based in Bangalore. That's where you
I'm based
teach.
in Bangalore. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Maybe
So,
next time I'm in India, I could access that.
yeah, sure. So, look at, I mean, if you want to connect with me offline, please do connect, Sarika. But I
Yeah.
would sincerely ask you to look at your body and your relationship with your body and ask questions. And when you are committed, you will not give up. And one of the things you do is ask questions and ask who are the people who can contribute to me. So I would like to share my weight loss journey. Uh, I started my weight loss journey in October. I mean, it was more of a thing that now enough. And of course, I put on a lot of body weight. I went through an accident and then pregnancy and stuff like that. And I was looking at and I was asking questions as to what would require and what would be required, and uh, what kind of, like, I've done diet plans, but I know they don't work. So what else? What next? And like that, I landed up in a yoga class, which I thoroughly enjoy. And now it's been about 7 odd months that I've been regularly doing yoga. And in December, I had started intermittent fasting as well. I knew about intermittent fasting, but I would slip. And when I used to slip, it was again getting back wasn't very easy. So I was asking questions around it, and there was an ask in my world to have a structure and form and guidance and coaching. And then coincidentally that day Sid shared about the IF intermittent fasting boot camp, which was starting on December 12th, and I just signed up. December 12th to May 12th, which is 2 days back, I've lost 18 kgs.
Wow.
And it is not that I'm giving up on my life. I still have my social life. I still continue to work. I still have the family responsibilities. I have a small kid. And I still continue to prioritize myself. And it takes whatever it takes. So, when it comes to, there are times, and it's not like being a facilitator, I would say that there are days when I do go through that, I'm not able to fast, or I have craving for something that I would like to. But then I ask questions, I reach out to people. So when you are committed, ask yourself, what else is possible now? And just wait. Universe will send you an awareness and information the way you would really want to. So start
Wonderful.
asking questions. Start asking for people who would contribute to you, and start really connecting with your body like never before. And one of the easiest thing and simplest thing you can do is, when you wake up in the morning, touch your body anywhere you would like to and say, hello body, how are you today? What can I do for you today? Ask everything. And it may sound very, very simple thing to do, but trust me, it works beautifully. Like, how many times in a day do we really look at our loved ones and we talk to them, right? But we never talk to our bodies. It's like It's only when body creates some pain, some issue in our life that we really start focusing on our body. So can we really start connecting with our body every day? Would you guys like to play with that?
Sure.
Awesome. How does it get educated on this? Any other questions?
I seem to have all the questions, sorry. So is there something you follow? I don't know. As I told you, I'm very new to access consciousness. So
you can get in touch with me personally on, you have my ID on Facebook. I'm on Community
Sure.
Healers if you would like to take it forward. And I'm more than happy to work with you individually. I do have group calls and classes going on at various points in time, focused on specific topics, so you can join there as well.
Okay.
Right. To sum up my session today, I would say that if you are really looking for a change in your life, number one, ask, do you really want this change, or is it somebody else's projection? Like if you want your money to change or your relationship to change, is it you who's choosing that change, or is it you who's picked up a thought from somebody else and is wanting to change that? Yeah, so that can be the first question. Second question is, ask yourself, am I really committed to this? And if you are committed and you get a yes, then please, please, please go out, all out of after it, and ask what else is possible. Every time you hit a roadblock, or a situation where you feel you are getting off the track, ask yourself, what else is possible now? And universe will give you that awareness as to what would you require. It may be reaching out to a coach, it may be registering for a class, it may be registering for, like, not everybody may want to exercise in gym. Some people just like to dance, and a dance class will show up. So ask questions. But if you are committed, go all out. Yeah. So would you all like to do a small exercise of just connecting with your body right now? Yeah.
Sure.
So can you all sit very comfortably wherever you are? Thank you, Pari. Close your eyes. And relax. One of the easiest way to relax is to get out of your mind and drop into your body. So shift your awareness anywhere in your body below the neck. Shift your awareness to your fingers. Shift your awareness to your back. Shift your awareness to your thighs. And just be present with your body. Get present with that ask of yours. anything that you would like to shift. Anything that you would like to shift in your body, your money situation, your relationships. Get present to that energy. Get present to the energy of your ask. What would your experience be when you have the body that you desire for? What would be the energy of abundance that you're seeking for? Get present with it energetically. What would be the energy of relationships that you're looking for? Get present to the joy of having the body that you desire. Present to the energy of abundance. Get energy of experience of joys. Get present to the energy of acknowledgement. And start pulling in that energy. Into your present. Get present to the energy of actualizing any idea or project that you've been working on. Actualizing. And when actualizing, what would your experience be? Pull in that energy right now. From the front of your body, pull energy and flow out from back of your body. As you keep pulling this energy, send trickles of energy to people who can contribute to you in this journey. People who can be partnered in this journey. And let them know that you're know that as much as you are looking for them, they are looking for you. And that is the energy of gifting and receiving. Choose and send. Know, my friend, that our thoughts carry energy. And whatever we are thinking, we are contributing energy to that. So watch your thoughts, watch your feelings, watch your emotions. Anything that doesn't align with what you're asking for, start releasing and dissipating. Know that whatever is the current reality that you have is your creation, and you can shift it to. All that you have to do is ask for it. Experience the energy flow through your body, from your head to your throat, to your stomach, to your knees, to your ankles, to your experience the energy flow through your shoulders, your arms, your legs. Experience your creative capacities are highest when you're relaxed. So relax. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. And if you would like to say something, I thank each one of you for receiving this soothing. In your bed. Hey, Paluk, I'm Gauri. You're muted, Paluk. Hey, Gauri.
I just want to know, what if we know that what is to be done? Like, I've also joined SIDS program. I know how is it to be done. What is it that has to be done? But I'm not able to do it. I just can't figure it out. That what is stopping me? Every meal every day I say that I'm going to do it from today or today evening. I'll say from tomorrow morning. So why is it happening?
Are you committed or are you interested?
It seems that I'm not committed yet.
And your life is working. Like, it may not be as per what you desire, but it's still working out, right?
Yeah, but then things are worsening up because my sugar
Yeah.
levels are getting high now, which
Yeah.
were normal previously. And I know that what sugar does to your body, high blood sugar levels, what does it do? But
Yeah.
still, somehow,
So when it is, and when that happens, when you slip once, you cheat once, what you do next?
I say, okay, let's मतलब यही होता है कि चलो let us आज कर लेते हैं, then we'll see tomorrow तो कल से तो पक्का ही करेंगे.
Cheating is not bad as long as you're acknowledging it, and acknowledging it in silence doesn't work. So stand up, have courage and acknowledge it to your buddies. Have people who are accountability partners for you.
Mhm.
You know why we don't drive in the opposite directions most of the time on the road? Because we know we will be held accountable for. So have your accountability partner. And if you perceive there is something energetic to it, which I do perceive, reach out to Sid, reach out to me, reach out to anyone whom you think would contribute to you. When you are committed to working it out, you will find things that could contribute to you. I also am aware of, at times, and it's not for you, but then there are people who just have so resigned that nothing works for them in their life, that all they are committed to is proving that it will not work out. So put your commitment into how it would work out, and I'm sure you will find ways and you'll find the answers. Like, really register for the next camp, do the camp the way it is meant to be, which means follow all the 5 pillars, have your accountability partners, schedule your one-on-one call if that's what's required, attend all the 4 meetings, and you will see the shift. Trust me, you will.
Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you so much for being courageous enough. I know you are committed to it, and that's why you're bringing it up. So thank you for that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. If anyone wants to reach out to me personally, you can WhatsApp to me, or you can ping me on Facebook. I am on Community Healer, so you can ping me there.
Why don't you share your number if those who don't have, like I don't have, but
I'll put my number here. And I'll be more than happy to contribute to you in any form. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Thank you,
Bye.
Archana. See you. Bye. I hope everybody else is awake.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sureka. Thank you so much.
I'll reach you. Yeah, thank you.
Sure. Thank you, Shri Sudha. Bye. Bye, Savita. Bye, Simi. Bye, Jayanti. Bye, Sushma.